Happy Monday, April 23, 2018, dear dreamers. This is Lisa Hayes, your host for Dreams for Society and Dreams for You Coaching. And these series of videos that I'm going to be doing, maybe once a week, we'll see, is from my dream card deck, my 44 card dream card deck. These cards that I created a couple years ago are available on my Dreams for Society website at the store button. And so if you're interested in getting a deck for yourself, you can get one. So also, I use these cards when I'm coaching, and I have the ability to coach you via Skype, on the phone, or if you're here in Indianapolis, you can come to my home and we can have a conversation in person. So these cards help a lot with the intuitive nature of my life coaching because they give us, from our inner guidance, an understanding of an aspect of ourselves that we have forgotten, that wants to let us know, hey, remember me. And you may be beating yourself up the opposite way, but this is who you really are, and I want you to remember how awesome you are. And so you pick the card that reminds you that you really are this and not what you've been telling yourself. So let's just randomly pick a card. You ask how and solve it now. Maybe when lately you've been walking around thinking, oh, I don't know what to do. Somebody needs to tell me what to do. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to solve anything. And this card is going to remind you, yes, you do. You have the power within you. All you have to do is ask how, ask for guidance. And your inner guidance will let you know the best path that's in your highest and best good. So we'll just take randomly another card. We're not going to yet pick the one collectively for all of you viewing at any time that you view this. This will apply to you because we know that we already know in advance who all the beings are that are going to be participating in this collective card reading. But I'm just going to give you another random card just so you get a feel as to what's going on. Whoops. Doesn't matter if it's upside down. You are supremely intelligent. So if we picked this card for the week collectively, there must be a lot of us running around thinking, oh, we're so stupid, beating ourselves up again. And our inner guidance wants us to let us know, hey, you're not stupid. You are supremely intelligent. So that's how this works. Okay, so again, these are the cards, the 44 card deck, and instructions that I put on there. We can imagine, visualize, and create our dreams in every moment. The cards you pick will give you intuitive messages for inspired action right now. Have fun as you dream. And I'm an author, speaker, intuitive life coach, and lawyer. I enjoy nature and all that amplifies my creative abilities. That's just a little bit of identity there. Trying to let go of all these identities. So at any rate, let's go for it. The week of April 23rd, 2018. It's been a late spring here in Indiana, and it's raining again today. So we're hoping for warmer weather soon, and where we can get these flowers really springing into action. I love spring and summer. I love summer. That's my favorite month, my favorite season. All right, let's see which card wants to pop out for us, and then we'll interpret it, whatever pops in. Okay, let's get the card. It's there somewhere. Ooh, oh, there it is. Okay. You recognize the truth because it feels loving. Oh, this is so wonderful. Now, what does that mean to you? Breathe in and think about it. Go within and get your intuitive messages for inspired action. And I'll do the same. You recognize the truth because it feels loving. So, what this means to me is we receive intuitive messages all the time, but some aren't in our best interest. They're not really the truth to the loving path. For example, I feel that every intuitive message is aligned with our energetic field. So if we're feeling joyful, we are going to hear intuitive messages that are aligned with joyfulness. Now, if we have, like, let's say 90% joy and 10% anger, the intuitive message that is aligned with anger is going to be real soft, and we might not even hear it. The intuitive message aligned with joy, because it's 90% of what we're feeling and thinking, is going to be loud and clear, and it's going to be unavoidable to hear it. Now, since most of us are walking around, allegedly, they say, the psychiatrists and psychologists say that, I've heard these stories that once we're 7 years old, 80% of our thoughts are negative. That's crazy. That's insane. So if we're 80% frustrated, then the intuitive message we're hearing is going to be aligned with the frustration. That's going to be the loud and clear one. And 20% that allegedly we are feeling happy is going to be a softer voice, and a lot of people ignore it. So we can choose to feel joy. We can choose to feel anger. We must remember that we can choose that. This is the beauty and the joy of life, and the mystery and metaphysical aspects of life is that we can choose how we feel. So let's get some examples going here. Let's say that I am getting ready in the morning. I've got a meeting to go to, and in one scenario, I stumble around, I stub my toe, I get out of bed too late, I'm feeling tired, I can't find the right clothes to wear, and one thing after another happens, little things that just bother me, and I'm just all around angry. I got out of bed on the wrong side. And so I get in my car and I get out of the driveway, and because I'm, let's say, 90% angry and only 10% happy, the intuitive message I hear, because intuition doesn't recognize wrong or right, it's just an energetic that's aligned with our feelings. The intuitive message that I hear the most loudly, that's aligned with my 90% anger, is, Lisa, turn left. That's the way you always go, and you're late for your meeting, and turn left, that's your normal route. And I hear a very soft voice, 10% voice, Lisa, turn right. It's not your regular route, it's more scenic, and it'll get to your meeting quicker because turning left, there's a huge traffic jam. Oh, I'm frustrated, right? And I don't hear the 10% soft voice. I'm hearing the 90% loud and clear, turn left. So I turn left and I get more frustrated, because what we resist persists. When we resist the transformation from frustration to happy, we keep perpetuating the frustration. So when I turned left, I was even more frustrated. That's the way this realm works. Now let's think of it another way. I'm happy I get out on the right side of the bed this time. Everything's going well. I have plenty of time. I find the right outfit. My hair turns out great. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's sunny out. I'm listening to the birds chirping, and I'm just all around happy, 90% happy. I got a little bit of undercurrent, 10% anger, whatever, frustration. But it's so minimal. It's like, So I drive out of the driveway. And of course, the intuitive message for inspired action is going to be loud and clear. Turn right, Lisa. It's not your normal route, but it's the quickest route. If you turn, and I get this other little message, turn left, Lisa, turn left. that's your way you normally go. And it doesn't feel right. It's kind of off key. And I'm like, I'm going to turn right for sure, because it just feels right, because it feels in alignment with the joy. And it's because I'm 90% joy, I'm going to be hearing the intuitive message that's aligned with joy much more loudly and clearly than the 10% anger voice. That's how it works. And so I turn right, and of course, I keep my joy going, my happiness going, because I get to the meeting on time and I find out later there's this big traffic jam. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't turn that way. So again, you recognize the truth because it feels loving. And so even when we are feeling frustrated and the loud and clear voice says, turn left, Lisa, it doesn't feel loving. Of course it doesn't. It's in alignment with the frustration. So the truth in my mind and heart is love. That's all the truth is. I hope this finds you well today and gives you some intuitive messages for inspired action, and that all week long and until the next segment, we recognize the truth because it feels loving. And with that, love and joy, Lisa.